Here we go. Hello, folks. This will be my second attempt at making this one. The other one didn't work for some reason. Mixing salt in, mixing up our winter sand and stockpiling. Getting rid of any lumps here first. Try and show you how this is done. For those that don't know, we have to mix salt in with our sand, keep it from freezing too hard. It's a big sand pile like the one I've been working on here. Will just basically turn into cement in the winter time. This is 10 truckloads here. Smaller truck we use is 100 tons. Now for the part the person really wants to pay attention when they're doing, so you don't end up in a bad way. Put 100 tons up the other day, together with what's been there. Quite a substantial pile. Just go on the streets when it's icier conditions and some of the parking lots around. We do this plow, salt, and sand the whole town here in New Brunswick, Canada. Got a little climb up here. Careful on backing back down off this ramp, that we stay on center here, and always put your bucket down low. Worst comes to worst, it'll help catch you if you start to go off in a bad direction. Stockpiling. It makes it a bit richer probably than a lot of places. I know a lot of people do around here. It just makes it that much more effective when you do have to use it. And like I say, it doesn't freeze nearly as bad. You can go really, really light on it if you want. Most places try to, especially for a cost factor, but this is what salt is left over from last winter. And it's all fine once you get I beat the crust off the other day and got the lumps out of it mostly because you don't want them, it'll plug up and won't go through the conveyor on our salt truck. But if you're hauling in brand new stuff for this, you want to be a little more conscientious of cost, I guess. But still, you want it to be effective. There's no sense in having to go really light and end up using twice as much later on. And I noticed too, it's funny, in the videos, I just use my phone here for my camera, but I notice it picks up the sound of the loader like whining, like it's a hydraulics whining or something. It's funny because I really don't hear hardly any of that. It's funny, it's so much more amplified. Right where I have it mounted, there's some hydraulic hoses running here too, so might be a little feedback from that. But just a side note, I guess. Straight into this pile here too. Usually you go angle ways, one bucket to the next, and the center keeps falling down or flowing down, dropping into the center. But I can take all the lumps off to the side and the crust today. It's been damp here, so it makes it crust a little more. So that's why I'm just going straight in. Getting this done, besides the technical issues of the phone for whatever reason, and slow upload times, and switching back and forth and hauling sand to rock to crush to fix washouts, etc. It all takes away from the time, I guess. Try not to keep this video too long, because I guess either a person's interested or they're not. No sense in putting out too long a one. That, and it seems to take me forever to upload a video that's more than 10 minutes long. The last one I had was 30 and it never did end up working for this, so. See where we're at to make sure you go and get the basics down here. Cut her off. So, give you the basic gist of what goes on. It's winter places. People in the warm climates, you realize how lucky you have it when it comes to what we have to endure through the winter. The snowstorms come here through here quite bad sometimes with high winds and freezing rain. A lot of times starts and finishes and ice pellets and stuff, and sometimes a foot and a half of snow in some of the worst ones, sometimes more. But one thing a lot of people don't understand, though, even if it only snows, we salt and scrape stuff off with their plow truck when it's 2 inches or less, and then it's time for me to go with the loader too, which we do most times anyway. But But what people don't understand is a lot of people are like, well, it's been an easy winter. We've only had storms of 5 or 6 inches so far. And so, well, yeah, but you know what? You have to cover all the same streets and roads and parking lots, and all have to be covered. So whether it's 2 inches or 12, it's the same amount of work. I mean, there are exceptions. I mean, big storms, the snow can end up falling back into your path you've cleared, and touching it up again. Then there's all the snow drifts, and then there's all the salt and the sand and foolishness, but it's all part of it, I guess. Anyway, hopefully you folks find it interesting. We're at the 11-minute mark, so I think I'll taper it off. Well, thanks for joining me, folks. It's Derek here on the OTC or on the Cheap channel. We'll talk to you next time. Bye, folks.